are about to roll the first scene with Jack over here. He's gonna moonwalk into frame, and we're gonna push a dolly through my truck. So we're going all the way through the cab, and this will be the intro to the film. What's up, guys? Today I'm going to talk to you about my latest short film, Dead Serious, and how I was able to pull it off without any budget. I wanted to go over a couple practical steps that might help you on your next short film. Whether this is your first time or your 100th time, hopefully there's a few things you can learn from this. When it comes to low budget or no budget filmmaking, it is important to simplify the process as much as possible. In my situation, I had a 1 location, 2 talent short film that I knew that I could pull off in a few hours with some friends. Based on my experience from my last short film, it was way overcomplicated with too many locations, too much talent, and honestly, I just bit off way more than I could chew. That I knew that this time around, I was going to keep it as simple as possible. And honestly, I was able to just enjoy the process way more. I wasn't stressed out with how much time we had left before we had to move a 10-person crew to the next scene. I wasn't worried about the constant wardrobe changes. It allowed me to be present and to be a better director to the talent and to my crew.
Pull forward to the 3 feet and turn real hard left as you're going. Go back a little bit further. Go ahead and cut your real hard left. Harder. Now.
I'm missing a cable. I'm trying to force this to jam sync. Yeah.
You're missing a cable?
Yeah.
What kind of cable do you need?
If you have a...
Like a barrel or something?
It's a 5-pin time code.
That is a pretty specific cable to have.
A-R-M-P-I to the T.
There it is.
What is that you're smelling, dog? That's me. I don't take showers and I don't brush my teeth. All I do is dig holes, eat, and sleep.
Yeah, D10, baby.
Shout out holes.
They're trying to remake it. Disney Pluses. All female camp this time.
Orange is the new black.
Maybe. Maybe, but if they don't bring Hector Zeroni back, I'm gonna be pissed. Or Sploosh.
Sploosh? Oh man.
I need the pieces, baby.
Can we just remake holes instead? Yeah. What's your most operated camera this year?
Dude,
What's been taking it? FX6?
FX6.
Yeah, I
man.
knew it.
I just can't, because I don't have budgets anymore. Like, no one gives me budgets to rent stuff. So I can barely get Jason's lenses or like get a Teradek kit on, and that's it.
It's my life.
Yeah.
Ready? Get it in there. Yeah, you throw some on there. Just a man in the dirt.
I live in dirt.
Start at the back of the track just to lock off. And that can be your title card, sound effects, ambience,
Just
whatever.
have to slowly push it,
And then it's like 5 seconds locked off, so it's like 2 actions. You have like your first action, it's like camera action, and then you have Sam's his name?
Sam, yeah.
Sam's action, and then Sam dollies is pushing back, and then as he's pushing back, then we dolly in, knowing that that's like the kind of the mark that he lands at.
Gotcha.
And then you can still just run like a series of it when he lands at that mark.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, this first take, we're just gonna keep it when he hits his mark.
Yep.
We'll do 2 minutes of him just getting it right there without moving.
Exactly.
At a certain point in your career, it is almost impossible to grow on your own. So that is why it is so important to invest in relationships. There's no way that I could have pulled off this film without the crew that I had. Now, I'm not sure where you're based or what your network or community looks like, but for me, here in Nashville, I've been able to meet some amazing filmmakers over the years that have truly changed my career. Now, I know not everyone has access to a mini LF or a STEADICAM or specific specialty crew members, so don't feel that it is a must to be able to make your project come to life. At the end of the day, they're all just tools, whether you're shooting on a large format sensor or a Sony FX3, they will all get the job done. And it is way more important about story, lighting, composition.
And then I'm just gonna want to be weird as shit with it, right?
It's weird.
Yeah, this guy's a weirdo. I love it.
So I'd say, like, for first take, let's just be as stationary as you can.
Slide, lock, station here in between these leaves.
Yeah, and we'll do 2 minutes of you getting it. Whatever you want to do, as long as it's in this area here, we'll start out there. stop. All right, Sam. And stop.
Ooh, I like that. That was down. Oh, okay.
All right, cut. That's great. Let's take that one.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's
So we go hi-hat.
Yeah.
Cool. Which the hi-hat is. Mika, let's go ahead and pull the camera off there, Chaw. We can get that dolly out. And let's get, you have 2 pancakes, Chaw?
I just have one, but I think the lid is like the same thing.
Hi, I'm Abby Glover and I'm playing Lena in the short, and she is the girl. That's a part of the meet cute.
She's grieving.
But that's what, you know what I mean. I'm not like an antagonist or a protagonist or anything. I'm just kind of like
You're just
one
a
of the two.
tagonist. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just a tired tagonist.
I'm Sam Brooks. I play Jake, and I own this graveyard. I'm singing. No, I'm not. I'm dancing and checking up on this one here.
Sad girl.
Yeah.
I'm just grieving, angry, yelling, going through a lot, as we usually do, but I just thought I was all alone, and turns out I wasn't. Is it for the best? We'll find out.
Yeah.
McConaughey impression.
Yeah, you know, shitty thing is, every time I step out on my
Just close your
graveyard,
eyes.
every time I step out here on the graveyard, I gotta ask myself a few questions. 1, do I feel dead? 2, do I feel connected? 3, well, usually that just depends on the day, which is the 3rd question, right? So the 3rd question I ask myself today is, do I want to approach this one? And of course I do. I see a little redhead down the street and say, all right, all right, all right. I'll approach that with caution, of course.
Yes, you should. Yep.
Now, don't get me wrong, I love gear just as much as you guys, but you don't need the latest and greatest camera to make your short film. I was blessed to be able to work with an incredible DP and friend in town, Dylan Rucker. And Dylan thankfully owns a Mini LF, Sony Venice 2, a Burano. He has an insane amount of gear that I could only dream of ever owning. Now, outside of all the gear that Dylan owns, he is truly an incredible DP. His sense of confidence and leadership on set really opened my eyes to what I aspire to be on set. Being able to trust him with my vision took a lot of pressure off of me. As someone who works a lot in smaller crews, I have to, unfortunately, wear the director DP role too often, and it is a hard thing to balance. You know, as comfortable and familiar as I can be with the gear that I own, at a certain point you're always going to be sacrificing your ability to direct talent or to operate a camera at its fullest ability if you're doing more than one of these jobs at once. So having Dylan on set took off a lot of that pressure, where I trusted him with my vision and knew that he can execute it exactly how I wanted.
We'll be able to cut to a lot of these, but the first one, you had a lot of good moves. We were rolling for a while.
That was like 2 full minutes. It's like, holy shit, it's still going.
It's a lot.
I don't know any more dance moves with the shovel.
I'm running out of
No one
minutes.
told me, he gave me a master class.
Put your toe by your ankle.
I am.
All right, slide it back.
Slide it
But
back.
your weight is still on here.
Okay.
Then you're gonna transfer weight to this foot. Weight, slide it back. And then you transfer. So you're really like toe walking, really. It's not really. Just think about walking on your tiptoes and you're just sliding your foot back.
I'm not computing right now.
So.
Action! And stop!
It's like just like maybe start something and then pick it up. It's like going 100 from second one. Yeah. You think 4's enough? Yeah. Would you
No,
want to
I
have a bigger
usually-
set?
I have a 5-1 set and I always wish I had a couple more.
Yeah.
Not every shoot, just certain jobs I wish I had more.
Oh, I actually really like that. Look like right here.
Perfect.
And then right at the camera, right there.
Push your head a little like that. Perfect. Hold that for me. Awesome. I think we're good up this tree.
And then even looking up at her, like into her eye line.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Use that for the camera.
All right, guys, we are on set for my short film Dead Serious. We are at Mount Olivet Cemetery in Nashville, shooting a little dark comedy short, and we just finished wrapping up our first scene. About to switch over to Steadicam and see a little dance sequence. So stay tuned to check it out.
Speed.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I missed him.
My dance stamina's off. Oh yeah.
Tristan, can you grab my water?
Yeah, make it as best you can.
I'm not an audio engineer, obviously, but when your talent is wearing a coverall jumpsuit and there's no exit for the mic, you stick it somewhere on his leg, like this.
Yeah.
He hated his leg hair anyway.
Don't need it.
Feels pretty secure.
Yeah.
Makes me less aerodynamic. Yeah, look, that's great.
Beauty.
I just got like a calf bulge.
You just shredded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that means.
Get that one calf knot.
Like it was
That's-
never there.
Where's your pack at?
It's implanted. What do you mean?
Back
Mine's,
pocket.
mine's right here right now, but it'll be back there probably.
Okay, sweet.
And I can
Alrighty, that's how you do it. Wait, Miking 101. Don't roast me in the comments. Our audio got quit. So once your story is written, your script is done, it is important to learn how to pitch that to friends and people that you want to bring on board to the project. Honestly, I feel like that's a strength that I've had personally, but I've had to work over the years of how to cast vision and get people excited about your project. No one wants to be involved in a project that you aren't stoked on yourself. Being able to clearly articulate what your story is about and actually being excited about your own project will open doors that you could never imagine. Before I reach out to anyone about getting involved in the project, I try to take my time to flush out as much pre-production as possible. I think it's important to be able to clearly set expectations of how involved this project would be. Trying to convince your friends to work for free for 7 days, 12 hours at a time, is just not gonna happen. So I wanted to set a realistic goal of a 1 day, 1 location, 2 talent shoot to get people on board. You'd be surprised about how many people genuinely just want to create good art. It's not always about the budget, and you'd be surprised who actually just wants to help. I've honestly just been blown away by how many responses I get every time I'm looking for crew and asking if there's anyone that wants to help on these projects. It means a ton to me to have so much support here in town and that people are genuinely interested in wanting to help bring my vision to life. Audio speeding.
Camera speed.
Mark. And Sam.
Ghost!
Next location. Let's do it.
Needs a time.
Alrighty. About to hear some screaming. Alright. Oscar, hop out after that one. Alright, Abby, you ready? You ready to start screaming?
Yeah.
Alright, camera. Alright. You ready, Preston? Shouldn't really move much, but. And action!
You never listen! You never listen! You didn't listen when you were alive and you're still not listening! I cannot believe you! Never in my entire life had to speak as much as I have right now, and you have the audacity to act like this? Oh my god! Let me gather my thoughts, because I have so much to say to you.
Everything alright? Alright guys, that is a wrap on Dead Serious. Stoked for you to see it. Stay tuned. So in summary, remember, keep your story and projects simple, set realistic expectations, and continue to invest into relationships. Filmmaking is a team sport, and it's something that we're not supposed to do on our own. I hope this video was able to encourage you to take the next step on your project. Don't ever think the gear and the crew. More than likely, you already have everything you need. Just get out there and make it.